If somehow you could pack up your sorrows and give them all to me, you would lose, I know how to use them. Give them all to me. It's no use crying, talking to a stranger, naming the sorrows that you have seen. Too many bad times, too many sad times, and nobody knows what you mean. And it's no use rambling, walking by the shadows and trailing some wandering star. No one beside you, no one to guide you, and nobody knows where you are. But if somehow you could pack up your sorrows and give them all to me, you would lose them, I know how to use them. Give them all to me. And it's no use rambling, walking in the roadside, seeking the satisfied mind. Too many highways, too many byways, and nobody's walking behind. But if somehow you could pack up your sorrows and give them all to me, you would lose them, I know how to use them. Give them all to me. No use crying, talking to a stranger, naming the sorrows that you have seen. Too many bad times, too many sad times, nobody knows what you mean. But if somehow you could pack up your sorrows and give them all to me, you would lose them, I know how to use them. Give them all to me. I'm in the habit these days of re-erecting some old folk songs, and this is one I learned a long time ago again. It's an Irish one called, yeah, what's it called now?
That's Brendan.
Ah, yes.
Old Irish song.
It's by somebody called Donovan, and it's called Catch the Wind.
Catch the Wind. He was Scottish.
In the chilly hours and minutes of uncertainty, I want to be in the warm hold of your loving mind. Feel you round me and to take your hand along the sand. Ah, but I may as well try and catch the wind. Sundown fills the sky, I want to hide a while behind your smile, and everywhere I'd look, your eyes I'd find. For me to love you now would be the sweetest thing. It would make me sing out, but I may as well try and catch the wind. When rain drops, hangs the leaves with tears, I want you near to kill my fears and help me to leave all my blues behind. Standing in your heart is where I want to be. I long to be, but I may as well try and catch the wind. But I may as well try and catch the wind.
Yes.
I thought I would, I always like to start off with
reading a little quote from Mayor Baba before, and this is one that's significant for me. Mayor Baba says, "Gatherings and meetings in my name should be a channel for the expression of my love, and to give them any other importance is to misunderstand my cause." Mayor Baba. And because I started off with a quote from Baba, I'm going to do a couple of songs taken directly from Baba. I'm going to say something. Oh, there we go. Leave that there for now. Was that it? Okay, put it on. No, I'm fine. Okay, most of you are familiar with God Speaks. At the end of God Speaks, there's a brief little paragraph at the absolute end of the discourse of God Speaks. And Baba calls it the conclusion. And it says in the conclusion, God cannot be explained, God cannot be argued about, God cannot be theorized, discussed, or understood. God can only be lived.
God cannot be explained. God cannot be argued about. God cannot be theorized, discussed, or understood. God can only be lived. God can only be lived. God can only be lived. God cannot be explained. God cannot be argued about. God cannot be theorized, discussed, or understood. God can only be lived. God can only be lived. God can only be lived.
I've reached that page where I have to read everything off a book, see. So, okay. That's not the one I wanted. Give me a second. All right, this is also from Baba. These are pretty much direct quotes put in a music form. God does not listen to the language of the tongue. God does not listen to the mind. God responds only to the language of the heart. It is the song of love for beloved God. Do not listen to the voice of the mind. Listen to the voice of the heart. The mind wavers, the heart does not. The mind fears, the heart is undaunted. Love God, keep Him ever consciously present within you. Let God form the basis of all your thoughts, speech, and actions. Remember God in every little thing you do, then all responsibilities will rest solely with God. Do not listen to the voice of the mind. Listen to the voice of the heart. The mind is home of doubts, reasons, and theories. The purified heart becomes the beloved's home. And rid your heart of low desires, malice, and selfishness. Then God manifests in you as your own true self. God responds only to the language of the heart. It is the song of love for beloved God. Love God, keep Him ever consciously present within you. Let God form the basis of all your thoughts, speech, and actions. Remember God in every little thing you do, then all responsibilities will rest solely with God. God does not listen to the language of the tongue. Thank you. These are dulcimers that what I'm playing. And they're made, that one was made from, if you looked at the side of it, it was made from bowls, from stainless steel bowls. This one's made from a fish fryer. This is my fish dulcimer.
Who made them?
I made them. That's my hobby, I make musical instruments. Stupid mind, keep on running on all the time, building worlds that only bind, keep me from going home, keep me from going home. Oh mind, stupid mind, keeping me deaf, dumb and blind, interfering with truth sublime, keeping me from my own, keeping me from my own. Oh mind, you're such a cool operator, making the world seem so actually there. Oh mind, what a cruel manipulator, creating reality out of thin air. Oh mind, stupid mind, so damn devious and so unkind. I'm just waiting for you to unwind so I can get back home. I can get back home. Oh mind, You're such a tricky instigator, sculpting the universe from Sanskaric dust. Oh, mind, you're the supreme agitator. Here is hoping that soon you'll go bust. Oh, mind, stupid mind, keep on working on overtime. Nothing in you that I want to find. You're keeping me from my home, keeping me from my home. Oh, mind, you're such a cool operator, making the world seem so actually there. Oh, mind, what a cruel manipulator, creating reality out of thin air. Oh, mind, stupid mind, keep on running on all the time, building worlds that only bind. Keep me from going home, keep me from going home, keep me from going home. Okay, so we're going to all do a group thing together. Now,
Oh, no, we are.
yes, we are.
Oh, yes.
Oh, I know you are. So, in traditional Hindu kirtan, or chanting, the singer sings a line, and the audience mirrors it, repeats it exactly as sung. Then the lead singer sings a line, and then you repeat that. Okay? All this requires is you have some memory left. Okay? I'm looking at you. Okay? So you just have to remember the line you just heard. All right? Can you do that? All right.
What did you say?
Jai Jaya Jaya Meher Baba, Jai Meher Baba. Everybody. Jai Jaya Jaya Meher Baba, Jai Meher Baba. Jai Meher Baba. Repeat that. Jai Meher Baba. Very good. Om Pada Brahma, Om Paramatma, Jai Meher Baba. Om Pada Brahma, Om Paramatma, Jai Meher Baba. Jai Meher Baba. Jai Meher Baba. Very good. Satchitananda Paramananda, Jai Meher Baba. Satchitananda Paramananda, Jai Meher Baba. Jai Meher Baba. Jai Meher Baba. Jai Zoroaster, Jai Ramakrishna, Jai Meher Baba. Jai Zoroaster, Jai Ramakrishna, Jai Meher Baba. Jai Jai beloved Jesus, Buddha, Allah, Jai Meher Baba. Jai beloved Jesus, Buddha, Allah, Jai Meher Baba. Jai Meher Baba. Jai Meher Baba. Yeah. Oh Parvardigar, oh Ahura Mazda, Jai Meher Baba. Oh Parvardigar, oh Ahura Mazda, Jai Meher Baba. Jai Meher Baba. Jai Meher Baba. Jai Jaya Jaya Meher Baba, Jai Meher Baba. Jai Jaya Jaya Meher Baba, Jai Meher Baba. 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 Avatar Meher Baba ki jai. Let's see what this one is. I have one in mind. Oh, this is nice. This sort of ties in with what Peter was talking about, the Advents. Okay, but this is looking at it from another angle. You'll hear what I'm talking about. Oh Mary, do not weep. Oh Mary, do not mourn. Your son Jesus can never die. He lives in all hearts reborn. Oh Dogova, do not mourn. Oh Dogova, do not cry. Your son Zoroaster is the fire of love. He can never die. Oh Kashalya, do not weep. Oh Kashalya, do not grieve. Your son Ram is alive and well, living in the hearts of all who believe. Oh Mahamaya, shed no tears. Oh Mahamaya, do not cry. Your son Buddha has transcended death, and he can never die. Oh Devaki, do fear. O Devaki, do not weep. Your son Krishna is eternally alive, arisen from illusion's dream of sleep. Oh, Amina, don't be sad. Oh, Amina, do not cry. Your son Muhammad has merged in Allah. He can never die. Oh, Shirin, do not cry. Oh, Shirin, do not moan. Your son Meher can never die. He lives in the hearts of his own. Thank you. You're very kind. So I want to start by thanking everybody for inviting me. It's this very sweet, a very sweet time. And my goodness, what am I looking for here? Oh, there it is. Hang on a second. Okay. The next two, for the last 10 or 15 years, I've been steadily concentrating on putting Francis Brabazon to music. And I always say this, and I will continue to say this, as I get older, Francis gets wiser. And it's important it was an important realization for me that Francis Brabazon represents, in the West, a mature, not only a mature lover of Meher Baba. When I say mature, I mean a fully formed lover of Meher Baba. But he's also Mandali, which means he's not only a fully formed lover of Meher Baba, he was Meher Baba. He was an aspect of Meher Baba, because Baba said that his Mandali were aspects of his advent. It's something that we should continue to remember, that when you met Erich or you met Mani, or you were sitting with Loba and he was doing his thing, that you were seeing an aspect of Baba, and you were having darshan, or Bauji, or whoever. And this, oh, that's not going to work. Good thing I strummed that, huh? This melody is based on a modern Indian melody. This is called Singing Dust. I need to point this out to you because I sing them and I hear them all the time, but you might miss it. Francis uses the term dust, in dust I sing. Dust to him is the most important image of a lover of God, that you have become so self-effaced that you are as dust. And he said, the dust being swept by his dress as he walks by. I mean, that's an incredible image. Baba's Sadra, as he walks by, you're blown into the wind. And he says this is the only value as a lover of Baba, is to become dust. This is called Singing Dust, this song. And the chorus, he's saying that when you become dust, you don't care what the beloved says or thinks. All you are concerned about is serving and becoming devoid of self. But then he says in the chorus, when the lover's lips have become a rose, and his eyes a nightingale's tongue, Then the beloved listens with pride and joy to every note that's being sung. So, to be dust means you should also, your lips should become a rose and your eyes a nightingale's tongue. All right. Everything is good, but nothing has any sense, and all postures except that of dust are mere pretense. In each grain of dust there is every form of precious stone. In each grain of dust, the seed of poetry has been sown. Dust awaits but a drop of spilt wine to give it voice. When compared with its singing, all other music is just noise. When the lover's lips had become a rose, and his eyes a nightingale's tongue, then the beloved listens with pride and joy to every note that is sung. Everything is good, but nothing has any sense, and all postures except that of dust are mere pretense. Ah, who can set out on this terrible journey into nothing, even at the promise of eventual union with everything? Oh, brothers and sisters, do not listen to any tale about love's recompenses. This journey is only for those bereft of their senses. When the lover's lips had become a rose, and his eyes a nightingale's tongue, then the beloved listens with pride and joy to every note that is sung. Everything is good, but nothing has any sense, and all postures except that of dust are mere pretense. Everything is solid, but nothing has permanence as in a dream. Eyes and lips that I have cherished appear as bright bubbles on a stream. You know the best built palaces are but camps for one night. The finest wrought art is but a moment's delight. When the lover's lips had become a rose, and his eyes a nightingale's tongue, then the beloved listens joy to every note that is sung. Everything is good, but nothing has any sense, and all postures except that of dust are mere pretense. This is another one by Francis that I believe he wrote shortly before he died. It's called Approaching Death. And not to say that any of us here are reaching an age where we might want to contemplate this. But somebody came up to me here and said, I remembered you when you had hair. And you know who you are, you vicious thing. You have expressed much loving kindness to me of late, bending down from your beyondness, tender, compassionate, bending down as a beautiful rain cloud, healing the parched earth. As a breeze from the hills, filling the night with its perfume breath. By this I know that I am now not very far from death, which I welcome, for it will bring me closer to you in birth. Because of your loving kindness, I can cheerfully welcome death. And I know I will be born again with the smell of wine on my breath. I would only grieve if there were none to take my place in song duty. But you have lovers enough to celebrate your eternal beauty. And will not my dust whisper inspired songs in the singer's ears? So they will sing all night, sing till the pale dawn appears. And will not you, in the dawn, open to them your door? And a few drops may spill on my dust from the wine you poured. Because of your loving kindness, Baba, I can cheerfully welcome death. And I know I will be born again with the smell of wine on my breath. One more on the dulcimer. Of course, tomorrow I'll have I have a lot of songs, and You know, I'm gonna dedicate this to Lowell. Is Lowell still here?
Yeah.
This is a folk song, an American gospel folk song.
Okay.
Every soul is bound in jail. Only love can lift that veil. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Every soul needs to awake and realize the dream's mistake. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Every soul receives God's grace. Makes no difference what religion or race. But keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Every soul is a part of God. You make it easy or you make it hard. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Every soul is truly free, bound by the mind's trickery. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. I'm a slave of the Lord Mayor. I will follow him anywhere. And keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Hold fast to Babes Daman till illusion's dead and gone. And keep your eyes on that prize. Hold on. The perfect prize will always be Lord Mayor's divinity. And keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Keep your eyes on the prize. Hold on. All right. Yeah, all right. Let me see what this says. What? What is that? Oh, it's time to, okay. Another Francis Brabazon tune. It's not a tune, it's a Jim Meyer tune, but it's a Francis Brabazon word. Have stooped down to heal the roots of the rose's pain, to bathe lepers, feed the poor, comfort the insane. You have shaken out before our eyes prospects of new dawns, but we, your lovers, have garlanded you with thorns. Maybe the beasts will invent new scales and melodies. Our praises are hammers riveting fingers and knees. You have shaken out before our eyes prospects of new dawns, but we, your lovers, have garlanded you with the rose's thorn. From the depths we cry to you, from your beyond state you came, as a flood of waters, as a column of bright flame. You have shaken out before our eyes the prospects of new dawns, but we, your lovers, have garlanded you with the rose's thorn. There's a place in the heart where the universe can revolve, but we've sealed in capsules daring and high resolve. You have shaken out before our eyes the prospects of new dawns, but we, your lovers, have garlanded you with the rose's thorn. It was inevitable, our final degeneracy, that having failed both God and woman, we'd invent a monstrous she. You have shaken out before our eyes prospects of new dawns, but we, your lovers, have garlanded you with the rose's thorn. Baba, your presence is our answer, so why do we nourish our absence? Speak to us, beloved, the refreshing word of your silence, for you have shaken out before our eyes the prospects of new dawns, but we, your lovers, have garlanded you with the rose's thorn. But we, your lovers, have garlanded you with the rose's thorn. All right, one more on the guitar, and then we'll do some banjo tunes, and then we'll be done. No.
Just water, it's just water.
It's like yellow water?
Yeah.
Is that from the Thames?
That's London water. London water is considerably.
No, I don't want it, thank you.
No.
Anybody see my pick?
Can I have it?
Yeah, you can have it. I'll give you one.
Let me see what I got. Yeah, I need a pick.
Yeah, hold on.
Okay, this is a little blues number for you.
It's in your book, it was on one of the pages.
Was it?
Yeah.
Well, it's lost now. baby, take my hand. We're going back to the promised land. There's no distance, there's no place, there's no time, mama, and there is no space. There's no future, there's no past, there's no judgment, no fire at blast. There's no ego minds making their demands. We're free to dwell forever in the promised land. There's no best, there's no worst, there's no body, no hunger, no thirst. There's no competition to see who's first. There's no more religions, all them bubbles can burst. Nobody's right, nobody's wrong, and everybody can just tag along. So grab my hand, mama, 'cause you know it's so grand. Cruising on back into the promised land. There's no culture, mama, there's no art. There's only universal mind and one eternal heart. No criticisms to tear it all apart. 'Cause infinite awareness is just so totally smart. There's no illusion, no duality, no confusion, just pure reality. So hold tight to that Dharma, mama, 'cause it's all planned. Merging our way back into the promised land. Come on, darlings, it's just you and me, dancing our way back to eternity. We don't need no maps, no that GPS, 'cause we're already there, mama, and we're already blessed. We just need to shed this age-old dream. It's keeping us from awakening into pure being. So arm in arm, mama, let us take our stand. Forever existed into the promised land. Somebody said, I think it was Baba just the other day, that we're all love and love is the way. There's no need to deny it, mama, you just be what you already be. All are one, swimming in the infinite sea. Be the witness to the cosmic film. What happens in consciousness is our beloved's will. Don't worry, be happy, is love's great command. Be joyously detached, returning to the promised land. Come on, babes, take my hand. We're going back to the promised land. You know there's no distance, there's no place, there's no time, mama, and there ain't no space.
That one a lot.
prejudice. You live forever in the sight of God. Everything's easy 'cause nothing is hard. It's heaven. All the men get virgins, the women get studs. Your bodies are perfect, everyone's in love. You never get hungry, got manna on tap. There's beautiful music, there ain't no rap, it's heaven. Well, there's robes of gold, crowns of jewels. Everyone's a genius, there ain't no fools. The weather is gorgeous, the sun is hot. The beaches are pearly, just pick your spot. It's heaven. Exactly like you. There's no disagreement, there's no stuff to work through. No stock markets, no inflation, no war. You don't have to work, what are you waiting for? It's heaven. Your body don't sweat, no indigestion and no toilet. Your teeth are perfect, so's your skin. Your only concern is how to get in heaven. What a rowdy crowd. All right.
You can't sing that in public.
No.
It's the intimacy of the give and take.
All right, so here's a great song. Here's a great song. This is a Francis Brabazon song, and it deals with the path we're all on. And he uses the image of the Shanghai sailor.
Oh, I know.
Okay. This is called the Shanghai Sailor Song. So I wrote this on banjo to be like a, you know, like a... signed on for this voyage. I was shanghaied. When I awoke, we were sailing out on the springtide. Well, it's 8 on and 4 off, and smart to it at the bosun's whistle, and the grub is weevilled, biscuits and meat, all grease and gristle. And when I complained, the captain said, "You're on for the round trip, like it or lump it. This is a trader and not buy a check, so see it all out with courage. Now we've rounded the horn with all its storms, and are become on a sea of oil. But at night you can almost pick the white flowers growing in the sky's dark soil. Or maybe when we get to the singing islands, we'll be allowed ashore. You know, maybe the captain will want to lose half his crew, and then he'll have to Shanghai more. Oh, those star flowers, they comfort me. They and the sailors' homeland songs, which are sung with one heart, though in a dozen different tongues. You know, they all say you'll get paid fairly at the end of the voyage, and you'll be paid in gold and not by a check, so see it all out with courage. Get to all the crying ones tomorrow. Look, there's a pit. That's not what I wanted to. I'm gonna hit
Jim, because some people have got to travel and do 2 runs,
Yeah.
like 2 more songs.
Yeah. I'm not gonna. I wasn't planning more than one or
And
two.
a promise of lots more tomorrow.
Can I request one song? Is it possible, Jim?
What's that?
Can I possibly request a song?
Well, this is Francis Brabazon's take on the Earth. Okay.
Yeah, that's a good one.
You know that one?
Yeah.
It's called Ready to Sing. Listen carefully to this one. In so many billion years, the earth will be a dead thing, and by then I will have tuned my heart and be ready to sing. My brothers are they who are inundated by sorrow. For them the sun no more rises, there is no tomorrow. We gather where guitars give out vibrant chords and violins weep. Time must be passed somehow until the sower comes out to reap. In so many billion years, the earth will be a dead thing. By then I'll have tuned my heart and be ready to sing. I sing mayhem, accompanied by guitars of lightning and violins of rain. I will sing a new song as God shoves a new earth into place again. And God, laughing behind rainbows, will be stretching out his hands for my love fruit. As from the notes of my singing come forth in radiance reptile, bird, and brood. In so many billion years, the earth will be a dead thing. By then I will have tuned my heart and be ready to sing. I sing Mayhem.